Hello everyone, welcome to our webinar organized by DroneUA and EcoFlow. As we promised, today we have invited to our little studio a representative from Epicenter, and we will talk about EcoFlow products and partnership with DroneUA with Anton Zanizdra, Deputy Manager of the Department of Electronics. Thanks for inviting me. Could you tell us about the sales of EcoFlow products if we compare month to month, starting with November? The sales increase with geometric progression. We had an opportunity to compare the sales before the war and now. Before the war, the majority of the sales were online, and this product was new to our clients, and the logistics was working good at those days. With the beginning of a full-scale war, the logistics and transportation stopped. Those market players who had the products in stock were lucky, and we were among them. Plus, we noticed the decrease of sales in Kyiv and central Ukraine, the territories with military actions, and we saw a big demand, online orders mainly, in western Ukraine. Probably because of the migration of people from big cities to western Ukraine. Right. That's why we came to you then to increase our assortment and representation of EcoFlow products. At those days we used our own cars to deliver a number of power stations to western Ukraine, and there our own logistics delivered the products to places where they had the highest demand. We delivered the stations to our clients and hospitals and military departments who conducted trainings for the army. So we consider that by doing this, we helped to a large number of people. I also want to thank you that in such difficult times, we were able to start our cooperation. I'm sure that you, our company, and our clients actually benefited from this partnership. Now we see the revival of online sales to the point before the war. Retail sales haven't dropped, but also started to increase. We always analyze the geography of demand. If we see the demand in a definite place for the products that are not present in local stores, we immediately increase the presence of those products at the retail.
Ми одразу збільшуємо там наявність вже в роздрібі.
This has a cumulative effect. The presence of the product in retails decreases the waiting time for those people who order online mainly, because our retail stores provide these products. Plus, these stores can show and demonstrate the products to our customers. Before the war, we had a number of trainings with you for our sales assistants. Not only for the sales assistants from the Department of Electronics and Domestic Appliances, but in other departments as well. We will show the presentation now and tell more about this. But again, Anton, thank you for your cooperation. That was really good for us and our clients as well. Dear audience who is watching us right now, please follow us, click likes and bells so that as many people as possible could watch this video. Now let's get to the presentation which we have prepared for you. We will briefly talk about the key points. As of today, we see 68 Epicenter stores. Are they all working now?
Насправді там їх не 68.
Actually, the number is not 68.
Я б сказав.
It's about more than 70. I would say 75.
А чому так? Тому що у нас ще був
Why? Because we had some stores of new line and now we rebrand them into Epicenter. Now they undergo some formal restrictions, but I guess this information is not for public access.
Таємниці, які не треба відкритий доступ викладати.
With the beginning of the war, we lost several stores. One in Chernihiv city, one in Mariupol, a store in Kharkiv was damaged, and recently stores in Vinnytsia and Mykolaiv were damaged as well. But the damage was not serious. Thanks to our safety service and other services, we had a timely evacuation, so now everything is fine.
Вчасно було провести евакуацію, так що в принципі все добре.
Тобто на сьогодні близько 65.
So today about 70 stores are working, but you need to understand that Epicenter is not only a shopping center. It's a huge corporation which has its own production. Two factories producing ceramic tile. About 14 elevators. We have about 160,000 hectares of land. That's our agricultural direction. And this year, our company managed to plant about 120,000 hectares of land. You can check this information if you want to see if it is correct. I mean, you can check those numbers. This is very good result for this year. Yeah, that's right. And getting back to the figures, 63 million buyers a year, I guess. This is the number we get from the register base. The number of visitors is much bigger. If we put these numbers on the number of population of Ukraine, we can say that each person visits Epicenter twice a year. Actually, Epicenter is visited by the families. We can see it. During weekends, we can see many families visiting our shopping center. Well, honestly, I'm not always taking my family with me, because if I come to Epicenter and I need to buy one thing, I buy it. And if we go together, we need to take a card because it's already a shopping list. And our check is getting bigger. That's true. So this data is from our register base. We have a very high traffic. Well, it's our strong point, and we think that, well, it's our mission to have everything in Epicenter. This is actually our slogan. We do everything for each customer to find everything he or she needs without wasting time visiting several stores. Here in our store, our customers can find everything in one place and have more time for a family. Well, my wife will tell me to go to the Epicenter tomorrow, I guess. Okay, as for the geography of your stores, in these regions you have the stores damaged by the shelling and the rest are working on the regular basis, right? Yes, the chain is working. Mark that we are building a new store in Kyiv. I will not give you the exact address. Maybe it's a commercial secret. Well, can you say it's a right bank or a left bank? It's a left bank. The opening will be in fall this year. If everything is fine, and we're hoping for this, it will probably be one of our largest stores. We hope everything works out. You always say it when you open a store. This will be the largest store. Then in half a year you open another. This one will be the largest. And now again you open the largest store. Well, I can say that many new projects will be implemented in the new store. By the way, the size of our largest epicenter on Polarna Street in Kyiv equals Chinese Expo Global Sources based in Hong Kong. You need the same amount of time to go all over the place. A good comparison. I also want to say that, as a rule, our stores were located in million-plus cities. And now we increase the number of stores in smaller cities to ensure that our customers get a good assortment of products in the shortest time.
Точніше, була більша можливість забезпечити наших покупців якнайшвидше велику кількістю товарів.
Ну, і ближче, щоб клієнту було, я так розумію.
Так.
And it's easier for the clients. Each of our stores has a sale point for online orders, which is a small warehouse or storehouse for the goods. And I guess the enlarged number of stores and cities will promote our online sales. We also hope for this. As we know that in each new store there will be a large assortment of EcoFlow products. Well, we will talk about this. Your online direction was started 6 years ago. What can you tell about it now? About its development, and can we compare online and offline sales? I can make a comparison based on EcoFlow products and say that online and offline is now 50 by 50%. Now we have 56 sales points. They are located not within the stores, not only within the stores, but outside the stores as well. For example, in Kyiv, in Comfy store, there is also our sale point where the products from the nearest stores are delivered on the regular basis directly from our suppliers. When we started, we had only 1 million of commodity units. In retail, at the store, at that moment, we had 500,000 units. And now we have more than 2 million units in the online store of active assortment. In offline, you are limited by the size of the department. You cannot transform your goods into pixels on the screen. So far as I know, there is more than 500,000 active units with part numbers. Great! Recently we had a promotion of EcoFlow in Ukraine, and we see that you have a separate page devoted to energy independence. And thanks to you, our products are also presented there, and people can see us. This is a separate category for such products, right? Right. Actually, Epicenter is always the first one in almost all trending areas. And eco-friendliness is also one of our priorities, as well as energy independence, especially now when we all understand that because of the war, the winter will be very hard. That's why we will do our best for our citizens to quickly find everything they need to prepare themselves for a cold winter. On this page, we united the products related to energy independence. Here you can find electro vehicles, which are of high demand now, polyfoam, polystyrene, EcoFlow, portable power stations. Our idea is that it is easier for our customers to find all the related products in one place. You don't need to search the whole website to find what you need. There are also user-friendly filters, so this all will minimize the search time for the product you need. You know, we all hear now that the winter will be very cold and difficult, so get prepared, do something. But we also know that Ukrainians tend to put away everything until it's, really hard, until it's already minus outside. Our people only then will start doing something. But maybe I'm not right, and your sales of those products in this direction start going up. Now many Ukrainians have a difficult financial situation, and even if they want, they cannot do everything at once. We understand this and try to offer ways to satisfy the needs of our customers. We offer consumer loans, which can help people to buy what they need. But do you see the trend? Do people think more about energy independence? Yes, there is such a trend. We see the growth in all product groups related to energy independence. We can judge by your products, for example, and other products as well. But we need to understand that it's not all easy and it cannot be done very quickly, unfortunately. If we visit Epicenter website and search for EcoFlow, we see 4 EcoFlow stations, but actually all the stations and solar panels are present on this page. Actually, if you are searching for EcoFlow on our website, you will be relocated to a branded page, which has all the product groups. And it also allows to quickly select an ecosystem. You were probably looking for power stations, but if you will search for EcoFlow, you will find solar panels, accessories, and you will be able to select a complete set. One more great feature of our website is that before searching for the goods, you may select the closest store to you and check if this product is in stock in that exactly store. This will save your time, first of all, and also if you will buy offline, for example, you will know what to expect, you can see this product, and then if it is convenient for you to make an order online, you may do this. This is so-called omni-channel marketing, when a buyer looks at the product in one place and buys in another place. For us, online is a large catalog of goods, of products with maximum information, which you don't need to search at other websites. It's all presented here. We are working with you on rich content, which will be on each product on our website, each of your products. Also, we work on feedback from our clients. We can consult them online, and we want to use this tool on a permanent basis. I would say it looks like the training and sales, what we're talking about right now. You're already practicing this on your website. A lot of dealers or clients who are watching us, they cannot find this amount of information about the product on a single page. And I'm not only talking about EcoFlow, but about other products of other companies as well. Actually, it is quite problematic to find a lot of information about EcoFlow, because the product is still new to the market. Its manuals are not localized yet. The only sources of information is your website and our website, some video reviews, and that's all. We also make a lot of video reviews with your help. And the last review was about the portable gas generator. Yeah, it stands right by you. Our audience will not be able to see it, but yes, it is here. This is the one Mikhailo made a review of. Yes, say hello to Mikhailo. Also, we have a great opportunity to announce to our customers about the new products which will enter Ukrainian market soon. There is an opportunity to make a pre-order. This will allow us to make additional analytics. It will allow us to ensure the presence of this product in stock for those who would like to buy this product, and we could get in touch with our customers and they would be the first to get those new products after they make a pre-order. One more useful tool, as for us, for further analytics and for the customers as well, to put a product on a wish list and later receive the information on this product. If there is a promotion on it, or sales or discounts, and we will inform you whether this product is in stock. Anton, you're right here, because a lot of people who use the website, they're just scrolling it, searching for the product and checking some technical information. Sometimes they read the comments, but using the website with all its features, it's like, buying a smartphone and just use it as a phone. We should teach our clients how to use a website, to make pre-orders, for example, or use reminders. Probably this is something you are talking about right now. Actually, it is not necessary to teach people how to use a website. It's our task to design a user-friendly website, very intuitive and simple. We are working on this, and I want to ask our audience who watches us today, if you have any recommendations how to improve the work of Epicenter or our website, please let us know in the comments or ask questions. Well, there is a chance I can even give you an answer right now directly. Or if we will not have enough time, we can give answers to the questions next time, probably. Now we have a stream on YouTube and Facebook. You can ask questions and we will answer them. Or you can write us your questions after the webinar and we will pass them to Anton and he will give you the answer somehow. We can post your answer into the comments, for example. Sure, I will try to answer the questions, or I can pass the questions to my colleagues and they will give you the answers. You see, now our webinar requires some practical value. We had 2 video reviews on our products, and I have a question for me as for a brand manager of EcoFlow. It is important to show each new product which enters Ukrainian market, and not only by saying, oh look, this is River Mini, it has 4 outlets, a car lighter and a lighter, 2 USB outlets, or whatever. My idea is to show its performance in the house or outdoors. This is the most important thing for me. Do you see any correlation between the product video reviews and its sales?
Чи є тут якась кореляція? Да, чи є якась кореляція? В принципі, так.
Yes, I can say there is a correlation. Sure, it takes some time for more people to watch it, but in each video review made by Epicenter, you may notice not standard ways to use some appliances. For example, on our first video, we charged electric car with EcoFlow station. I haven't seen anyone doing this before. I don't know if it has any practical value, but as a result, it allowed us to look at those stations from another angle. Before, I saw this station as a large power bank, the larger power bank. But it is actually a system which allows you even to save energy. If you put this in your house and you have a dual band meter, you can charge this station at night, use it at daytime and save energy. And if you connect a solar panel, yeah, it will be almost for free, but you need to return the investment on the station first. Well, I guess that in the future these stations will be cheaper and will be widespread in Ukraine as well. Well, I would compare them with the first power banks that appeared on the market. First power banks could prolong the work of your phone for one charge, and the phone was with the buttons, not a smartphone or something. Yes, I remember that no one understood why those power banks I needed, because like old Nokia could work for 21 days on one charge. Now, during the war, this category of products acquired a new meaning, a new life, I would say. Yes, unfortunately, we have a unique situation in Ukraine. But people take power banks with them when they travel somewhere, go fishing or hunting, because they understand they need to charge their phones to be online, to stay connected. And for me as well, for the couple of years, the comparison of the portable power stations with power banks will be very strong. But we try to explain that this is much more, that this is an ecosystem which allows you not only to charge your phone or laptop, but supply energy to the whole house. Or separately, like a fridge, a router, a TV, you can organize an event or a concert somewhere in the field without using diesel or gas generator. It is easy to install everything and later pack everything back. Those systems give you more unique opportunities you didn't have before. That's right. In Epicenter, we plan to organize so-called experience zones, where our customers will be able to see those systems at work. People can see the work of smart home panel, the quick connection process. I even recommend you to design your house with the idea that you need cables for your solar panels. And you can send your architects or designers to us. We can consult them how to better organize the space for your future solar panels. Great, we'll do this, sure. Let's look at the next slide. We see that you had some collaboration with other brands, or it's still on. Yes, it's still active. It will last till August 8th. This collaboration allows our buyers of electronic goods buying goods starting from 1,000 hryvnias in one bill with the delivery by Nova Poshta. If you order the delivery through Nova Poshta, then you need to register this bill on our website and you will have a chance to win River Power Station by EcoFlow. Can you already share the results of this promotion? No, because it is still in progress, but we can already see the increase of orders through Nova Poshta. A lot of people want to get this power station. This is very interesting.
топ-моделі з продажів.
Here we see the top 3 models within your store chain.
Разом з вами визначили
We have identified these models together. Why do you think these 3 models, River Pro and Delta Mini, are the most popular among all the other 15 products? What is it? The price, features? I guess it's the price first of all, because the product is new and many people who can afford buying it want to try it first, you know, without buying a very expensive model from the very beginning. This is what we observed before the war. But now we see that consumers tend to buy Delta, because this model is more practical and you can connect more powerful solar panels to it, starting from 300 watt to 1.5 kilowatts. And this increases the practical use of this system.
І збільшує практичність саме цієї системи.
Ну, тому що якщо просто ми говоримо от River Pro, він у вас на
River Pro, which takes the second place in your store, is the leader in sales all over Ukraine.
Якраз River Pro, оця модель, вона є, ну, найбільш продаваема на сьогодні в Україні.
Yes, this is like a transition model to Delta product line. I would say it's reinforced River and it satisfies the most needs of our customers. Its power is 800 per hour, if I'm not mistaken. Its power is 600 watt, but with fluctuations it can bear 1800s. But the capacity of River Pro, which is 720 watt per hour plus additional battery for 700, gives you almost 1.5 kilowatts of energy with the 600 watt of consistent power. Well, you can connect 80% of all electronic appliances. But I will agree with you that sales of Delta go up. And it has more power, and people want to connect not just, you know, pumps or kettles, TVs, fridge, laptop or tablets or smartphones. They need more, and they want to connect everything at once. And for this purpose, Delta is a great fit. If we're talking about Delta Max or Delta Pro, the whole Delta line, if you connect the house to those power stations, we understand that buying capacity is low now, but the number of sales of this product starts to grow. Delta is very safe to use. If you have an apartment or a house and you have an opportunity to use Delta, first it is much more quiet. And we all try to avoid loud sounds right now because everyone is very nervous. And this fall we might have rolling blackouts. And to use fuel generator in the apartment is not safe. And the power station like this can store energy. You can use it when you need it, and you will not frighten your neighbors by the sound. I would say this is one of the must-have purchases right now. I have an example from one of our clients who lives in an apartment. He has a small balcony. He lives on the sunny side. On the top of the balcony, he put a solar panel, connected it to Delta power station, and Delta station is connected to a refrigerator. So his fridge works exclusively from the sun energy. Delta is enough for the night. During the day, it generates energy, plus he charges the phone from it or something. There's a monitor as well, and you can see if there is enough energy. This is a real real case on how you can use the solar energy in the apartment. Also, I want to add that in the stores where we sell portable EcoFlow power stations, our sales assistants using special tables can explain you how much time you will need for energy generating, charging different consumer groups, like fridge, TV, electronic screwdriver, or whatever. We plan to have this interactive activity soon in our stores. Well, this is great. This will be very informative for a person who plans to buy such a device. Here you can see the representation of EcoFlow products in your store. Actually, those are testing. We call it like a sampling. We usually make several examples of representation, and soon we plan to organize separate zones with the whole system from EcoFlow. There will be information available to the consumer and information a consumer can get from our trained sales assistant. Here we can see the training of your managers. This is how we actually organized this training. We received a very positive feedback from our colleagues after your trainings. The majority of sales assistants saw those products for the first time, but thanks to your qualified trainers, they learned a lot about the products and now have very successful sales of those products. We had a life hack which we used at the training. I guess we should tell about it. But I have a question to you. Why first EcoFlow products appeared in your department of electronic goods? Why was it not in domestic appliances or generator or some construction materials, like an equipment for construction? You know, because we are visionary. Just like you, we believed in this product category. We started to work with it. That's why it was first sold in our department. And this device is an electronic device also, so it belongs to our department. Sure, we can double the representation to other departments, but it will cost money for both of us. You know, I think I will not share a secret to our audience when I show the pictures where we try to achieve some synergy and increase the sales. If the goods are located in the department of domestic appliances, electronics, we took our power stations. I also conducted those trainings, and we visited other departments to show the sales managers from other departments how the stations work with the goods they sell in their department. Try to connect the station, see how it performs. And when I conducted the training, I said, okay, you don't have the Reverb Pro in your department, but you work in Epicenter. And if in a fishing department a customer is asking, how will I charge these walkie-talkies or whatever, you can direct your customer to another department and explain that it is possible to buy a portable power station for this purpose. Or the same is true for a department with construction equipment, where the sales assistant can advise a customer to buy a station for charging electric screwdriver or a drill. And I think that this approach also helped to increase this sales. Definitely, that's for sure.
Так, ну і тут
Okay, well,
бачимо, що це була в нас підтримка
and we also see here a promotion campaign. The first one, well,
Чорна п'ятниця.
it was the second already. We had a Black Friday. Well, that was more of a trial, and this one is the first solid campaign which already has its result. That's right. Here we see, here we just wanted to show you the presentation of the goods on the shelves of Epicenter and also how it looked like online.
Так, і тут я пропоную тоді ми
Okay, getting back to us.
І підсумовуючи нашу презентацію, да, я розумію, що нас
I understand that, to sum up, I understand that today many dealers are watching our stream. Could you name 5 main principles of working with a new product?
З новим товаром. Тобто роботи от такого візіонерства можливо передати. Чи
Maybe to share your experience.
Речей, що потрібно зробити.
What should be done, probably. Actually, as a representative of Epicenter store who believed in this product, I wouldn't like to share all these sales secrets because I will create my competitors. I understand this, but in my opinion, each chain has its advantages and disadvantages. Each store knows them, as I know strengths and weaknesses of my competitors or partners. Someone has a possibility to train the personnel better. Someone has a larger territory. Someone's consultants are very good. Everyone has its unique feature which should be discovered and used to increase the sales of this product line. So, I guess I will not share any secrets from our store. You know, I think that from what we have been talking today during our webinar and from our presentation, it is clear how to communicate with the new company, with the brand manager, how to sell the products. We are not talking only about EcoFlow, but how to organize a cooperation beneficial for both the chain, the brand, and the clients who come not only to buy goods, but also to get some information or advice. Because if we are talking about the product new to the market, a customer needs maximum information on how to use it and where it can be applied in his household. EcoFlow is a product which helps to solve the problems. Like power banks help to charge the phone if the network is not near, the portable power station can help you solve the problem which we used to solve with the help of long extension cords. If you are in the field somewhere, there is no power supply, you don't have to put kilometers of electronic cords or cables. Just take EcoFlow station and your problem is solved. I don't know what questions we have from the audience today, but the question from my colleagues is, will there be any discounts or sales on the product? Everyone likes EcoFlow, but the price bites. My client sent me the links to different European websites saying, look, here reverse station costs this amount. Why is it more expensive in Ukraine, in your store? That's why I'm redirecting this question to you, and I will join our audience and listen to your answer. Well, first we have to look at the market. If you are talking about the US, and I guess we're talking about Amazon, I guess this is where you've seen this price.
EcoFlow працює вже понад 4 роки.
Also in US and Europe, Amazon is present in Europe as well. Okay, EcoFlow is present at those markets for 4 years already. It will be the 5th year when EcoFlow is present in the most developed countries. The volumes consumed by the country allow to ask for discount from the manufacturer. Ukrainian market is still at its initial phase, and if we compare Ukrainian and German markets, for example, it is 10 times smaller. Yes, we are developing very quickly, and I'm grateful to Drone.UA and the whole team who is working on this. We are still catching up with those markets. So it is not correct to ask for a discount at a developing market. We still need to grow a little. But this is really a very good question, and since we are showing the positive dynamics, I guess soon we will be able to have some sales within Ukraine. But we also need to understand if we lower the price, and let's say in some neighboring countries the price on EcoFlow is higher, and if Drone.UA as an official distributor lowers the price, it is necessary to control the dealers from Poland, for example, where the price is higher, who wouldn't buy cheaper in Ukraine and sell at a higher price in Poland. And okay, one more question. Are those stations which are brought to Ukraine unofficially, can they be repaired on a guarantee in the service center? Unfortunately, no. If you bought a portable power station in another country and it got broken, in Ukraine you will not be able to apply to a service center. You would have to go to the service center in the country where you bought it. Because we try to protect our clients in Ukraine and help our clients first. Drone.UA has its own service center. It has service support from the producer. If you legally bought the power station, you have a set of tools which you may use as a legal client. This is how the market works. If you're looking for a cheaper price, you should know you will have problems fixing your product in case something happens. A market has to be built on a fair basis, and everything has its price. Okay, do you have other questions? Let's see at the questions in our chat. For how long can Delta power station be under the rain, if they actually can? Yes, this is a question to me. Each station, either from River or Delta line, they have cases, protective cases. You can see one here. It is a protective case, and you can use this station in the case when the rain is not heavy. Of course, if it's pouring and the station is in the water already, it is not recommended to use it. We also do not recommend using the station without the case, even under a little rain. You see it has USB outlets, so any moisture which gets there will damage the station. We recommend to cover it by some tent or, if you have a possibility, or use a protective case. The station has a cooling system and ventilation. When the case is on, can it still work normally? Yes, there are some outlets at the back, so the case doesn't cover them, and the station is not overheated when the case is on. Can the station be repaired and further used if the station fell into the water? If you were in a boat and your station just fell into the water, turn it off immediately, dry the station and try to turn it on. I would not turn it on. Better bring it to the service station, service center and let them do it. You mean if we're talking about electronic equipment, it is better not to turn it on? Yes, I wouldn't do this. Immediately bring it to the service center, turn it off, and better try not to shake it. This is electronics plus LFP battery or lithium-ion battery. Are they explosive? No, of course not. If you will not hit the battery when turning it on with a hammer, nothing will explode. Well, carry it to the service center, first thing. Okay, Anton is more experienced in this area, so yes, bring it to the service center, but try to keep it away from the water. Keep in mind that this is an electronic device, first of all. You talked about several ways of presenting the products on the shelves. Which work better? That's a question to you. A question to me, but I cannot share this information. Each presentation has its advantages and disadvantages. If the size or territory of your store or department allows you to make the broad presentation with a large assortment, do it. If you are limited by the size, I wouldn't recommend stopping on one or two products. Well, this is everything I can tell. The question to you as well. Is it possible to charge Tesla? I guess it's possible. I can tell you for sure it's possible. You should probably take a Delta Pro with 2 additional batteries. It depends on how many kilometers you want to push your Tesla. And be sure to put in your car a solar panel for 400 watt. How much will it be plus 15 kilometers per hour? Well, one station plus solar panel, much more. Plus 8 hours overnight in the field to wait until it's charged. Actually, we have already charged electric cars. We charged Tesla for a couple of times, Fiat, Leaf of the second series. How much can it charge? Well, it depends on the battery capacity. We have also charged BMW i3, and this car charges the most compared to the kilometers run. As I know, the electric car charging, the greatest factor are current and power. What is the maximum current? 16 ampere was the maximum. It was with Tesla approximately 3.5 kilowatts per hour. BMW i3 was charged by Delta Pro for 30 kilometers in an hour. Well, I guess this is enough to get to the regular power station. Our next case will be with the Tesla. I will tell you a little. We will take Tesla, get outside, take 2 solar panels for 800 watt, connect it, take fishing stuff, if it is allowed to fish during this time, and see how it will work out. Delta Pro plus 2 solar panels without additional batteries. And we'll see how it works. This is very interesting. I would watch it. Probably we will take 2 Tesla or Tesla and another electric car, because you need to understand that each car has its battery capacity and charging speed, which is very important. Okay, do customers apply to Epicenter for EcoFlow power station service or maintenance? If yes, what do you do with them, with the stations? We didn't have any service requests yet, but when you have a service case, you can apply directly to the service center stated in your guarantee, or apply to our stores, and our consultants will help you either to send the product further to the service center, or even help you right in the store if the problem is not very serious. Honestly, for more than half a year presence of EcoFlow in Ukraine, less than 1% applied to the service center with some technical issues. This indicator is hard to reach for many other companies, and I'm not talking only about power stations. This is an indicator of a good quality product, and in most cases, the problems were solved on the phone by our service company, which works helping our clients. The examples of requests were like to upload the application on the phone or turn on the additional button. I know there is a protective mode. Yes, for example, a person may connect it to 220 volt and connect a fridge and says the fridge is not working, and we explain that there is a button by the socket group which you need to turn on like we always do. Buy the product, and then if something goes wrong we read the manual. Yes, this is like the slogan of a real man. Okay, one more question. Are the stations presented on the shelves in Epicenter real or fake? It depends on the store. There are fake and real power stations. We hope soon we will have more fake products on the shelves, because the products on the shelves need special maintenance. You should clean it from the dust, and customers do not like buying the products from the shelf. Though it's real and great, and as a rule it has been just out of the box. But the clients say, I want it in a box because I want it as a gift. We understand everyone, so I hope we will have more fake products soon. I hope that soon you will have separate stands for EcoFlow, not to be presented, so to say, in a box. I think we will have specialized branded zones even. Okay, are there any questions left? Let's see. If we don't have any more questions, just a reminder for our audience. If you are watching our webinars, please sign to a Drone.UA YouTube channel. There we announce all our news, share some sales information with you. Also, we try to share our visionary mission, which is supported by our partner Epicenter as well, because the world is changing very quickly. And if you want to keep up with the world, if you want to be in this modern, innovative movement, please follow the new technologies. Look at them as it's something modern, interesting and fascinating. Okay, we have one more question. We will find a place for a branded zone. It's probably from your colleagues. Someone wants the bag. Okay. For those who want a bag, in the comments to this webinar, please put some interesting questions, and if I find it interesting, you can get the bag. Why not? Please pay attention that under this video we leave the link to our website. If you want to know more about Epicenter or about the ways to create your energy independence, please follow those links, read and ask your questions. I want to say thank you to everyone. Please stay with us, follow our social media pages. The next webinar will be talking about smart home panel. It will happen in a week. We will explain the connection process of the system to the house. Okay, thank you, Anton. Best of luck to you. We hope you will join us in our coming webinars. I'll do my best. Thank you very much. See you. Bye-bye.